back to my channel. I'm AJ, otherwise known as the Movie Owl. Yeah, so I'm here for a Blu-ray unboxing. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the new Zavvi exclusive Deadpool 2 4K Lenticular release. Yeah, this is officially out Monday, but Zavvi tend to post their stuff, or some of this stuff a little bit earlier, and you tend to get it a few days earlier than what it's actually due, hence why mine arrived today. So we're going to take a look at this, but before I actually get to the opening, let's discuss the film. So this film was released in 2018 with a 15 rating. The film was directed by David Leitch, who went on to direct Hobbs and Shaw, you know, the Fast and Furious spin-off with Dwayne Johnson, and he'd also directed Atomic Blonde, Charlize Theron. Yeah, so the film stars Ryan Reynolds returning as Deadpool, aka Wade Wilson, or the other way around. Josh Brolin plays Cable, who's a very popular X-Men character. Josh Brolin, in the same year, was seen as Thanos in Infinity War and subsequently Endgame. Or was it Endgame? I can't remember what years they came out. But anyway, Morena Baccarin returns as Wade's love interest. Morena Baccarin, she's been in plenty of stuff. I first remember her from Firefly, you know, the TV series, Joss Whedon's TV series. She was in V, the TV series, Homeland. She was in Deadpool 1, obviously, in a big way. Zazie Beetz plays the female X-character Domino. TJ Miller returns for some comic relief. Not that the film needs comic relief, but he is the comic relief of the film. One of the comic reliefs, because obviously it's a very funny film. Weasel. Yeah, so the film was released on May the 15th, 2018 here in the UK. It had a budget of 110 million, which is bigger than the first one, but relatively small for this kind of a film. The film in the US grossed $324 million, and worldwide went on to just over 786 million. So it was a huge hit, much like the first one. They made somewhere in the same sort of region as money. I think the first one might have made over 900 million actually. Not entirely sure, can't remember. My facts might be wrong. Don't correct me on it, but you can if you want. But yeah, so it was a successful film. It wasn't quite as fresh as the original. The original was very fresh when it came out, but this one certainly, you know, it's a very enjoyable film, a lot of fun. Yeah, so there are actually two alternate versions to this film, right, other than what we saw in the cinemas. Firstly, when it was released to home video, we got the super duper cut, which run at 128 minutes as opposed to 113 minutes. It added a lot of additional scenes and extra scenes back into the film to make it, you know, it's very enjoyable. Doesn't detract from the film, but it adds to the film, you know what I mean? But on December 12th, 2018 in the United States, Fox actually released a PG-13 cut of the film called Once Upon a Deadpool. Now, Once Upon a Deadpool I do actually have right there, still sealed, so I might do an opening for that, consider I'm doing an opening for this one. Yeah, so this was like a homage to the film The Princess Bride, where Deadpool is actually telling the story to Fred Savage, who obviously most famous probably for the Wonder Years. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get to what we came here for, which was the opening. So I'm going to open this video DVD right now, take a look at the Steelbook, see what's good about it, see if it's worth getting. So come and join me. So here we have the Steelbook, as you can see. This is the front of the Steelbook. Obviously you can see the J card. That's the lenticular image on the front. Deadpool and the inflatable swan, nice image. And there's the back. Now, I will be honest, the one thing that worries me about this release is the fact that the runtime is 113 minutes. So it doesn't look like it actually includes the super duper cut, and it's just the standard theatrical release, which is quite poor actually, quite a letdown on this film's part. Now I do have the other Blu-ray, the standard release, so that's all right. I'm happy to swap my discs over, and yeah, you know, and then I've got them in the Steelbook. So that was your back your J card. So I will carefully just slice into this, like so. Now let's remove the protective packaging. So there we go, take off the packaging. This is going to be glued down. I hate the glue because it always creases the damn, I always get creases on the damn J card. So anyway, let's remove it from the J card and have a look at it in its glory. So there we go. You can see the lenticular on that. I don't know if you can see it doing much. Little mark on it there. I don't know what that is. That's just a bit of dirt or something that's got onto it. Looks like a couple of them, but I don't know. There you go. So that is removable, as you can see, and then you're left with a embossed image of Deadpool, and the title is embossed. Yeah, so that's quite nice. I'll put back on the lenticular. So the spine looks just like that, and the reverse is that, which was one of the posters to the film. Nice image, if not a bit busy, showing all the cast off and that sort of a thing. Yeah, so have a look on the inside, and we do have two discs, the Blu-ray and the 4K. So yeah, I am right, there is no super duper cut in here, people, so bear that in mind if you are contemplating getting this. There is your interior picture. That's the Blu-ray. The thing is, I don't know anyone who wouldn't go for watching the super duper cut over the shorter version. Would anyone do that? I don't know. So anyway, so there's your Steelbook. Like I said, I do have the first Steelbook to go alongside it. So there's the spines together, Deadpool and Deadpool 2. I know, obviously, Zavvi have done the entire X-Men film series in this style of release. These are the only two I've gone for. I do have the other X-Men films on Blu-ray. I have Logan on 4K, but I don't really fancy or feel the need to upgrade my release. I find the X-Men films very hit and miss. Even as a comic collector, you know, I can appreciate Hugh Jackman in them. You know, he's great as Wolverine. All the films have something to like, but, you know, they are very hit and miss. My favourite X-Men film would have to be, outside of these, would be First Class. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. They're a mess continuity-wise and that. So, but yeah, so both Deadpool films, they're great. So yeah, that's the thingy, the Steelbook. That's the 4K standard release with a thick thingy. But like I said, even in that, when you can get this pretty cheap now, you've got the standard version 4K and the super duper cut 4K. So it is a bit out of order really that this omits the super duper cut and is just the standard release. So really people would only be buying it if they want the Steelbook itself rather than the film. I would have sold my super duper cut 4K, but obviously I'll be keeping it now. But there you go. So anyway, so this is my opening for Deadpool 2. The super duper cut, ain't the super duper cut, it lacks a super duper cut. Sorry, I was getting the J card off the floor then. So yeah, there you go, finished J card. Nice release, nice image, sits nice alongside that. They're both very, you know, original, you know, fun looking Blu-rays. But yeah, so tell me what you think. What are your thoughts on the fact that they couldn't be bothered to put in the extended cut? It's a bit naughty really, isn't it? But there you go. Anyway, this is AJ. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and leave me a message down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Goodbye all. See you later.